Well, welcome back everybody to the Project 2 shop. I'm waiting on a few things for the Challenger project, so I thought I'd give you a little peek at what is to come next. I thought I'd share some of the thought process that I go through when I'm picking out parts for an AR-15 style build. Keep in mind that these are only my opinions, and I shouldn't be considered an expert in any of this. Let's start up front and we'll work our way to the back. Most guns like this have some sort of muzzle device. This one happens to be a brake, meaning its intention is to grab some of that fast moving air, turn it out the side of the gun. This force pulls the gun forward, reducing the recoil. It also directs a little bit upward, reducing the muzzle rise. Along with that, it makes them super annoying to shoot next to at the range, since the percussion wave is pretty intense. They usually have some means of alignment, like this one has a crush washer, to allow you to clock it correctly during install. Moving back, the gas block is next. You kind of want to have an idea of what you're going to pick for your handguard since these need to work together. In this case, my handguard is longer than my gas system, so I went with a low profile steel gas block. This will fit underneath the handguard. When installed, the little hole in the top of the barrel lines up with the gas block. It channels the gas through the gas tube into the upper receiver. This gas is what cycles the rifle. It's a pretty simple setup when you see it all torn down like this. The top of the bolt carrier group slides around that aft end of the gas tube when it's fully seated. Your handguard, or more specifically the handguard nut, it screws on the upper receiver and sandwiches the barrel, holding it in place. Next is the charging handle. As the name suggests, this is to charge the rifle. It hooks over the front of the bolt carrier group when installed and simply pulls it back when actuated. Moving on back, we get to the stock. This one's a multi-position stock and it slides over the buffer tube. You want to make sure that your stock matches the tube as they come in both commercial and mil-spec sizes. The buffer tube has a locking lug that indexes off the lower receiver. This keeps the stock perfectly vertical when fully installed. Inside the buffer tube, you'll find the spring and the buffer itself. These come in all kinds of weights and sizes, so you'll want to make sure and do your research here and get what works with your setup. Lower receivers come in all shapes and sizes, from mild to wild. You can even buy some made from polymer or get full billet aluminum pieces. This one here, it's pretty tame, just mil-spec forged aluminum. You can buy them 100% done, or in this case, an 80% receiver that still has a little bit of machining left to do. On this one, I chose an upgraded Daniel Defense pistol grip. It's got an integrated trigger guard built into it. All these bags contain what they call a lower parts kit. This contains all the small parts you're going to need to complete the lower half of the rifle. I've got enough parts to make two of these rifles exactly the same. The only thing different in these twins is going to be the Cerakote finish that we put on it. Stay tuned for more on these, and thanks for watching.